Check. Awesome sauce.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's more KBA playoff action on the way. These two teams faced off in the regular season, and it was arguably the best game of the entire season. It's Lake of Rage against Goldenrod coming up next. Welcome inside the Radio Tower Center in Goldenrod City. We've got an all-showdown matchup in the first round of the KBA playoffs. It's the 1 seed, Goldenrod Wartortles, taking on the 8 seed Lake of Rage. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV. And so far, we've seen each of the road teams win game 1. Will Lake of Rage make it 3 for 3? Take a look at the starting lineups. No surprises here when these two teams faced off in the regular season. It was a classic, a game that went to overtime, and it eventually handed Goldenrod their first loss of the season. We are underway. Feraligatr was named player of the game in that one. Hitmonchan passes it out to Primeape. Hitmonchan, the league's leading scorer on horrible efficiency. It's Raichu driving against Sceptile. Quick block. Hitmonchan lets it fly. Good on the board early on, and that's a good sign. When Hitmonchan is firing, Lake of Rage typically does pretty well. And by firing, I mean playing well. I don't just mean taking shots. Gengar gives it to Alakazam. Alakazam gets a screen, puts up the 3, no good. Rebound by shiny Gyarados, and watch out for that Machamp screen. He's probably the best screener in the entire league, as he's going to get called for a foul against shiny Gyarados. Quick attack, and Gyarados will head to the free throw line. Gyarados was named an all-star this season, one of 3 on the Lake of Rage. Now they obviously finished with the 8th seed, not as good looking. They've lost 3 games in a row, as they're kind of struggling going into the playoffs. Feraligatr, once a proud MVP candidate, has kind of fallen back down to earth. People are wondering, will he even make first team? Gyarados makes the first free throw. Had 10, 8, and 2 against Goldenrod in the regular season. Second shot is good. 5-0. Lake of Rage has the lead. Here come the Wartortles. It's Machamp. Machamp finds Machoke on the outside. Machoke's not going to be shooting from there, so he's going to give it off to Sceptile. Sceptile still on the outside. They're playing the perimeter. Machoke gives it to Alakazam. He gets open, lets it fly. Another miss. Not an ideal start for Alakazam. 0 for 2 on relatively open threes. Alakazam had 27 in the regular season game. Feraligatr's got the offensive board. Rebound trickles out. And that's the one thing Goldenrod's going to have to look out for. They struggle with the rebounds. In the regular season game, 56 to 33 in rebounds, to 35 in favor of Lake of Rage. Machoke's going to get the nice putback. Machoke also part of the trio of all-stars for Goldenrod. Raichu gets some space. Jumper, no good. That was a clean look, but he's not going to get the shot to fall. Here comes Goldenrod the other way. Sceptile's going to pull up. His open mid-range won't fall either. Feraligatr's on the rebound. It's Primeape. Mr. First Quarter's what I call him. A Euro step around around Gengar, kicks out to Feraligatr. Feraligatr's against Machamp here. He's going to put up the nice hook shot, and it'll fall. Feraligatr at 15, 16, and 7 when they faced off in the regular season, a game that put him firmly in MVP talks, and like I said, a 6-6 finish Kind of negated that as an alley-oop attempt broken up by shiny Gyarados. Here comes Hitmonchan the other way. He's going to fake the shot, flip it over to Feraligatr, right back to Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan, the league's leading scorer. Going to drive hard against Alakazam, now put up the tough shot over him and it falls. Good start for Hitmonchan, 2 for 3 from the field. That's the kind of performance they're hoping for. 9-2 Lake of Rage, a dominant start. Here's Machoke. Gets a screen. Goes up, blocked by shiny Gyarados. Looks like Machamp got in his way a bit. Raichu takes it the other way. Ball poked at by Machoke, and Raichu gets it. He's going to take the shot. Won't go. Feraligatr. Put back is good. And already we see the rebounding on display for Lake of Rage. They lead 11-2 on the number 1 seeded team. Obviously, tons of games still to play, but what a dream start for Lake of Rage. The fans trying to get their team going. Alakazam on the left side. Working his way in, and he gets it to go. Muscles his way by Hitmonchan and gets the bucket. Alakazam finished top 5 in both scoring and assists this year. Raichu, and there's going to be an illegal screen called against shiny Gyarados. It'll be Goldenrod ball. Alakazam. Gengar, 3. No good. Rebound of Feraligatr. Good defense from Primeape. You know, Gengar's got the quick trigger finger. He's going to be shooting threes the moment he sees an opportunity. Primeape over Gengar. That's no good. Rebound to Machoke. Sceptile races forward, and it's going to be a reach and foul against Hitmonchan. Now, theoretically, this should be a not awful matchup for Goldenrod. Obviously, on the court, it's something different considering the rebounding gap. Maybe the best rebounding team against one of the poorer rebounding teams. But in terms of matchups, Alakazam, super effective against Hitmonchan. Primeape, no damage deals no damage to Gengar. Sceptile resists Raichu as he's going to let a shot fly. Foul called. Sceptile will head to the free throw line. Squirtle off the bench. Backup shooting guard. Squirtle super effective on Houndoom. There is a single matchup that Lake of Rage theoretically has the edge in, and that's at center. 3 shots on the way for Sceptile. Sceptile had 2, 4, and 3 in the regular season, 1 for 6 shooting. Sceptile was really thriving at the power forward position, but then Machamp came in, they shipped off Raichu. Sceptile was moved to small forward, and although he's been great on defense, offensively, it's been an adjustment that it just hasn't been working out. Second free throw for Sceptile is good. Now, we did see Sceptile hit that game-tying shot against Lavender Town with a second left to help them secure the number 1 seed. Third shot is good. Sceptile is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Here's Red Gyarados taking a feed. He's going to flip it over to Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan cutting to his left, now to his right. He's going to look. He's got Feraligatr, who gives it right up to Primeape. Hitmonchan lets it fly. He's got it! Hitmonchan, a great start, has 8 points. Alakazam. You see Goldenrod getting ready to make some changes. Machoke They're playing very slow right now, which is a bit unusual for both teams. Alakazam for 3. He's got it. Alakazam's got 5. Alakazam above 50% shooting from 3. Primeape alley-oop. And Feraligatr was tied up by Machoke. They're going to let them play. Here's Machamp. Gives it off. Wide open Alakazam. He's got 7. And the point guard's just exchanging buckets now. 14-12. And the point guards have a combined 15. Hitmonchan over Alakazam. No good. Machoke's got the rebound. Alakazam finds Machamp. That's intercepted or stripped away. Gyarados to Primeape. Primeape against Gengar is going to reverse. No points in the first quarter for Primeape. A bit unusual, typically going off in the first quarter. It's Raichu against Sceptile. Raichu takes it in, does a spin move, and gets the left-hander to go.
Assist from number 7.
16-12, Lake of Rage leads. Sceptile moving to his right, gives it to Alakazam, who gets a bit of space. A step back jumper, no good. Machamp's there to put it back. And you already see just better rebounding from Goldenrod in this first quarter. 56-35, that's a tough margin to overcome in anything. And when that's the rebounds, you're going to have to be making almost all of their shots, and Lake of Rage had a better field goal percentage in that game. Red Gyarados is going to get the bucket. He's up to 4 points. Sceptile finds Gengar. It's not a great pass, but Gengar will see what he can do with it. He can't do anything. He's going to miss the shot. Rebound to Red Gyarados. It's Raichu. Raichu waiting. Raichu going to his right. Now back to his left. Sceptile with him every step of the way. Raichu going back in, coming back out, and going back in again. Going for Feraligatr. Feraligatr absolutely smothered, and a late challenge by Machamp forces him over to Machoke, who gets called for the foul. Captain Falcon can't believe it. A candidate, or at least I believe it's out now, a finalist for Coach of the Year. It's been revealed. We'll see if he comes away with the victory, but
Number 60.
Machamp gets in there as well. I believe the foul was against Machoke, which is pretty weird to me. I think it was on Machamp, but either way, it's Feraligatr heading to the free throw line. I mentioned 15, 16, and 7 against Goldenrod in their previous game. I mean, that's one of the best stat lines of the season. Feraligatr up to 5 in this performance. 19-14, Lake of Rage leads. Obviously, Goldenrod has overcome the largest deficit in the KBA this season, so it's against them, but it's still a strong start regardless. 20-14 the lead now. Alakazam dribbles it out, gives it off to Garchomp. Garchomp's going to flip it to Zorora. Zorora to Pidgeot. Pidgeot dribbling to his left. Alakazam in movement. He's going to take it inside. Alakazam over Hitmonchan. That's good. Alakazam is a game high 9. More than half of his team's points. Hitmonchan takes it the other way. Going to work. Gets the bucket. Hitmonchan and Alakazam still going toe-to-toe. Hitmonchan is 10. Alakazam pulls up. Got it! A 3! Hitmonchan heaves it up. It's no good. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's the point guard show. Hitmonchan has 10. Alakazam has 12. But Lake of Rage has the 22-19 lead through one quarter. Their bigs and supporting cast has just been slightly better. We'll be back with more KBA playoff action. Welcome back inside the Radio Tower Center. The Lake of Rage currently leads the Goldenrod Wartortles 22-19 through one quarter. The 8th seed with a great start against the number 1 team in the KBA, Curtis Coleman, bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV. And we're underway in the second. Now, interesting to note, Mew on the court. Mew was one of the favorites for 6th Mon of the year, but Alakazam out is the unfortunate part. Alakazam is a game-high 12 right now. Garchomp gives it to Zorora, lets it fly. We're tied! There's Zorora on the board, and Goldenrod has evened things up after an 11-2 lead to start the game. Marshadow in traffic, no good. Feraligatr's put back, no good. And Garchomp, 2 blocks against Feraligatr and Groudon. Zorora stripped of the ball. They're taking it the other way. I believe that's Arcanine for Houndoom on the outside. Gives it back to Arcanine. Arcanine had 10 against Goldenrod in the regular season. Goes to his left. Arcanine working his way in. Arcanine, turnaround, jumper over Mew. That's no good. Groudon on the rebound. Can Groudon get it to go? He's got Feraligatr. Feraligatr doesn't shoot threes. That's the problem. Marshadow's got it instead. Marshadow, you know it's just going to be a brick here. Marshadow for 3. It's not as bricky as I thought, but it's still a miss with a bit of time on the shot clock. Pidgeot, alley-oop. Machamp throws it down for the lead. Goldenrod's first lead of the game. Feraligatr hands it off to Groudon. Groudon alley-oop. Misses Marshadow completely. This is what we were worried about. That's the problem when you have 2 shot chuckers on the team. Hitmonchan and Marshadow, odds are one of them's not going to be having a good game, and it's going to be costing the team some possessions. Groudon stripped of the ball. It goes to Zorora. Great work by Zorora. It's Mew on the outside against Houndoom. This is a good switch. Garchomp against Groudon. Pidgeot wide open. Where's Feraligatr? Actually, no, it's not Feraligatr. Where's Marshadow on that play? Arcanine to Groudon. Either way, they're lucky Pidgeot missed that. Normally a pretty decent 3-point shooter. Feraligatr takes the feed from Groudon. Feraligatr works his way in. Blocked by Machamp. With confidence. Pidgeot takes it the other way. Zorora fouled by Groudon. Groudon typically immune to Zorora, but coming up with an error on that play. As a result, Zorora will head to the free throw line. Had no points when they faced off in the regular season. Take a look at the hustle stats. 3 steals, 4 blocks for Goldenrod. They were outblocked 11-6 when they faced off in the regular season. Outstole their opponents 10-5 though. So watch out for those extra possessions going the way of Goldenrod. Perhaps making up for the rebounding possessions they lose. Zorora on the board, so he's not going to be held scoreless, obviously. He hit that 3 earlier. He's got 4 points now. Second free throw on the way. Zorora's shot is good. Zorora's got 5. 26-22. And it's going to be a timeout for Lake of Rage. Ditto not liking it. Remember, you always wonder at what point is Ditto going to come out and start to play. Because you know it's a possibility. You know it's in the back of their minds thinking, I know Ditto, there's a possibility Ditto plays. Obviously, we should be able to tell, but maybe Ditto's improved their disguise skills. Groudon with it. Groudon knocked free. It's stolen by Zorora again. Zorora takes it in, finishes. What a start for Zorora. 7 points. And what a terrible start for Groudon. Houndoom finds a wide open Arcanine for 3. No good. Zorora's got the rebound. The mythical. Going off. Finds Garchomp. Garchomp takes it in. Fouled by Groudon. You gotta take Groudon out of the game. He's been terrible so far. Giving it up on nearly every possession he gets the ball. Garchomp will head to the free throw line. Garchomp had 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. A great performance off the bench. At least when these teams faced off in the regular season, the first free throw is good. It's a 10-0 run, and all started once Groudon entered the game. And Marshadow, to be fair, as well. Second free throw on the way. Goldenrod, a nice 7-point lead. Make that 8. Houndoom against Squirtle. Houndoom to his left. Houndoom working his way inside. He's fouled by Squirtle. Another thing that, another situation that shouldn't be ideal for Squirtle. He's got the type advantage over Houndoom.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Number 29.
But it doesn't matter on that play. Houndoom will be heading to the free throw line. Houndoom was a pretty inefficient shooter this year. By the end of the year, about as inefficient as Marshadow was. Just tended to shoot less. First free throw's good. Yeah, Houndoom shot 35% from the field. Marshadow shot 33% from the field, but on more shots. Second free throw on the way. Houndoom's got it. 30-24. They're looking lost without Hitmonchan right now. Mew for 3. No good. Rebound to Raichu. Raichu, the former Wartortle. Takes it to his left. Cuts around Garchomp. Oh, wow. What an athletic finish from Raichu. Over Garchomp, who has immunity against electric attacks. So again, players really taking on almost their bullies in a sense. Coming out on top for a large part of it in this game. Garchomp spins around Groudon. The Groudon humiliation ritual continues. You know Kyogre is somewhere absolutely loving this hate watch. Raichu. Looking for Feraligatr. It was a late pass. Zorora got there. Mew, other way. Jumper no good. Feraligatr's got the rebound. Feraligatr racing up, gives it up to Houndoom for the flush. Lead down to 4. Really tough effort to get back in this. Squirtle. Alley-oop. Garchomp, it works out. Garchomp has 6 now. Second and third leading scorer for Goldenrod coming off the bench. Groudon. Bounce pass to Feraligatr. Feraligatr only 6 points right now. Fade away. No good. Mew's got the rebound. Mew. 3. Got it! With Groudon in its face. Lead 9. Arcanine to Groudon. Groudon drives by and finally gets a bucket. And somewhere Kyogre sheds a single tear, knowing his embarrassment is at least lessened a bit. Squirtle goes for Pidgeot. It's Mew. Zorora has it on the far side. Zorora drives into the mid-range. He takes the shot. It's no good. Rebound to Feraligatr. Feraligatr against Pidgeot. Just blows through, and it's no good. He grabs his own rebound, though. Gets the bucket. Feraligatr's got 8. Lead down to 5. What can they do from here? Mew has it. Mew's got Squirtle. Squirtle swings it for Pidgeot. Lets it fly. That's blocked by Feraligatr. But Zorora gets the rebound. Here comes Zorora over Feraligatr. It's good. Zorora has the super effective typing. And Zorora, what a game he's having. 9 points off the bench. And Groudon's going to lose it again. Kyogre loves it. Zorora blocked by Raichu. Rebound to Feraligatr. Arcanine to Feraligatr, backing down Garchomp. If he knew Ice Fang, if he knows Ice Fang, then this is a great matchup. Great ball movement. Arcanine, wide open 3, another miss. Second wide open 3 miss to the game. Mew to Garchomp. It's Pidgeot. Finds Squirtle, his jumper, good. The Goldenrod bench dominating. 19-6 in bench points. Raichu. Arcanine. Houndoom intercepted by Pidgeot. A disaster. Ditto, you gotta take them out. Final seconds of the half now. Goldenrod will lead going into the half. Squirtle's pass is intercepted. Feraligatr. It's going to pull up from the logo. No good. And that'll do it for the first half. Lake of Rage's bench cannot do anything. They scored 10 points in the second quarter. And the Goldenrod Wartortles bench leads them to 23. Zororas and Alakazam are leading the way. The Goldenrod Wartortles lead at half. We'll be back with more action after this. We're back inside the Goldenrod Radio Tower, and it's been a good one for the Wartortles fans. They lead 41-32 at half. A 10-point second quarter for Lake of Rage. Disastrous with their bench on the court, and Goldenrod has taken full advantage. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KB on Elite Four TV. 1 seed versus 8 seed, and you can see why. Underway in the third quarter. Here we go. Machoke to Alakazam, who lets it fly, and he picks up right where he left off. Alakazam has a game-high 15 proving his MVP candidacy again and again. Hitmonchan, other way, they were dueling in the first quarter, and they continue to duel into the second half. Hitmonchan is 12. Gengar, yet to score in this game, finds Machamp. Not Machamp, it's Garchomp. To Sceptile. Sceptile fakes the 3 attempt. Alakazam. Gengar for 3. No good. Feraligatr's got the rebound. He had 12 rebounds in the first half, putting the team on his back. They actually lead by 6 in rebounds, but they're shooting 39%. And 7-4 the steals as well. Raichu's alley-oop attempt broken up by Garchomp. Goes to Gengar, who slows down, sends it forward. Alakazam. Got a type advantage over Hitmonchan, has used it in this game so far. Sceptile blocked by Houndoom. Gengar racing it down. He's going to touch it out of bounds. He can't come away with it. It'll be Lake of Rage basketball. Into the game comes Primeape. And on the bright side for Lake of Rage, Groudon is out of the game. As I mentioned, this has been a legendary hate watch for Kyogre. Red Gyarados finds Feraligatr over to Raichu. Raichu fakes the shot. Gonna give it to Feraligatr. Again, Feraligatr not willing to take the 3. Gives it back to Raichu for 3. No good. Machamp gives Gyarados a shove and grabs the rebound. Alakazam lets it fly. No good. And Gyarados comes away with it. Hitmonchan to his left. Dribbles back. Now going to his right. Sends it inside. Nice feed to shiny Gyarados, who's got 6. Machamp on the other side. Gengar against Primeape, gives it over to Sceptile for 3. That's no good. Red Gyarados has it. Feraligatr backing down Machoke. Fakes him out once, now gives to Hitmonchan. And it's a 3-second violation. We saw Feraligatr trying to escape the paint. He couldn't on time. And back in comes Marshadow. Great.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 44, number 2.
Alakazam. Machamp over to Machoke. It's Gengar in the corner. Step back. 3. Got it! Gengar's on the board. And the lead is up to 11. They started on an 11-2 run, Lake of Rage. You got to remember that. And it's been crashing down since. Primeape's going to miss. Rebound to Machamp. Gengar gets it at the top. Gengar thought about handing it off to Alakazam. Now does. Gets a good screen. Long 2. No good. Rebound goes right by Machamp into shiny Gyarados. He's going to give it off to Entei. Primeape spins his way through against Sceptile. Nearly lost it. Gives it off to Gyarados, who finishes. Shiny Gyarados is 8. 8 rebounds, 2 steals. Not bad by any means, but... And he's holding Machamp to only 4, but again, it's the bench that's cost them this. Machoke to Alakazam. Gengar to Sceptile. Alakazam. 3. You know it! 18 for the MVP candidate. Hitmonchan drives right by Alakazam, finds Primeape, has the bucket. Primeape only 2 points. A shocking fall back to earth after having such a great run of games. Timeout by Goldenrod. It's 20-6 in terms of bench points right now. in favor of Goldenrod, obviously. Alakazam to Sceptile. It's Machoke. It's going to let a long 2 go, and it's good. Machoke's got his second bucket. He's up to 4 points. And it's 52-40. Other side, Marshadow puts it up because of course he does. Gyarados with the put-back dunk. 52-42. Machoke to Gengar over Primeape. It's no good. Machamp's got the rebound. And he's got the bucket. Champ a +9. Played largely with the bench. Entei. They haven't really been able to gain anything in this second half. Primeape. Tough shot over Machamp, won't go. Gyarados has the rebound! My goodness. Shiny Gyarados doing everything he can to try to keep his team in it. Alakazam against Hitmonchan. Gengar for 3. Got it! 13-point lead. Here's Hitmonchan driving, gets around and throws it down. He's got 14 on a strong efficiency. It's been a great game for Hitmonchan. Unfortunately, it just hasn't for other players. Alakazam lets it fly again. Are you kidding me? He's got 21. Alakazam is unstoppable. Clearly, he calmed his mind before the game because he is draining it from deep. It's going to be a drive and a foul.
Number 57. First personal foul. First team foul.
Primeape called for it. Gengar will head to the free throw line. A chance to go up by 16. Their largest lead of the game, it would be.
Number 94.
I mean, what else is there to say? Lake of Rage got the early lead. The starters for Goldenrod fought their way back into it, and then the bench comes on, does the work. Now at this stage, Goldenrod just adding to it. And out of the game comes Hitmonchan. No, it's Primeape coming out. That's reasonable, I guess. But Arcanine is not the player to replace, should not be the player to replace him. Arcanine has had a rough game himself. Gengar's second free throw is good. What a player. Gengar is an elite defender. Great on threes. I mean, the perfect 3-and-D player, really. Marshadow pulls up, misses, of course. Gyarados is there for the rebound, and it's a foul against Garchomp. Shiny Gyarados really carrying his team in this half.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Not sure how many points they have without him.
Number 13. At the line for 2.
First shot is good. Gyarados has 13 now, and Hitmonchan's going to the bench. And this is clearly just throwing in the white flag at this stage. Putting on the group that's lost it for you when you're down by this much is a sign of a defeated team. Alley-oop attempt intercepted by Marshadow. Nice feed. Entei's got the jam. There you go. Now they're up to 8 points. The bench scoring is 20-8 now. So now that means Goldenrod's starters have now officially outscored Lake of Rages, as Machoke's going to get the bucket. Lead up to 15. Marshadow. Dribbles. Dribbles. No intention of passing. Puts the shot up. No good. That'll do it for the third. Goldenrod has all but won this game at this stage. Lake of Rage looking demoralized. The Wartortles on fire.
49.
They lead 64-49 through 3. Welcome back inside the Goldenrod Radio Tower, and my goodness, the Goldenrod Wartortles have given their fans something to cheer about. Elite defense. Not even that, it's just Lake of Rage played awful offensively, and it hasn't been Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan's having a great game. I'll give credit where it's due. We're underway in the fourth quarter. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KB on Elite 4 TV, and it's going to be yet another steal for the Wartortles. Their on-ball defense has been elite in this game. A 3-ball from Squirtle won't fall. Rebound goes to Feraligatr. Here comes Raichu. Arcanine to Shiny Gyarados. Shiny Gyarados has maybe been his team's best player in this. Over to Feraligatr, going to work, can't finish, and Machoke's got the rebound. It's Alakazam. He's got a game-high 21, great feed, but Squirtle can't get it to go over Red Gyarados. Feraligatr, tough finish, fouled by Machoke. Feraligatr with 8 points will head to the free throw line, a chance to make it a double-double.
At the line for the Lakers. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw good. I mean, what else is there to say at this stage? It's a 14-point game. Obviously, it can still come back. They're unlikely to, especially with Zorora re-entering the game. I think if Alakazam wasn't going off the way he is, I think Zorora would have a real shot at player of the game. The second leading scorer on Goldenrod with 9 points really gave them the lead in the first place with the elite defensive play. Machoke works his way in, fouled by Feraligatr. Will get a chance to respond. And you got to remember, Feraligatr missed that second free throw, so they're not even getting the 3 points.
Number 67.
Machoke at the line. First shot is good. Machoke has 7. Second free throw, that's no good. Arcanine at the other end gets it to go. And why is Arcanine hot? He scored 1 basket. That's not worthy of being hot and keeping the league's leading scorer out of the game who's playing efficiently. Gengar for 3. No good. And a loose ball foul against Machoke. I was about to say, that's a really late call on Primeape. 6.5 minutes to go. And it's an illegal screen, this time against Shiny Gyarados. Goldenrod gets the ball right back. Mew, 3. What was Arcanine doing? Ran the wrong way, completely had him fooled. I mean, if you're Lake of Rage, next game, you play your starters 48 minutes. This is the squad that's kept them in it. Or kept this from being like a 20-point blowout. Shiny Gyarados can't finish over Pidgeot even then. Zorora over Raichu. No good. Feraligatr's got the board. Shiny Gyarados to Raichu. Behind the back to Arcanine. Over to Feraligatr. Back to Arcanine. Raichu. And there's an illegal screen against Feraligatr. Lake of Rage just giving the ball back. Timeout Wartortles. Both teams look to be in a bit of a rut right now. 2.5 minutes into the fourth. Captain Falcon clearly not happy with how his team's playing. But to be fair, I don't think they'll need many more points if this is the way Lake of Rage is going to play. Mew gets the inbound pass. Intercepted by Primeape. Was looking for Gengar. Primeape to Arcanine. Wide open. Finally. And that's a 3 as well. Lead down to 10. Gengar. Stripped by Primeape. Primeape's second steal in as many possessions. Primeape drives. Primeape with the finish. Primeape's got 4. And look at the turnover numbers. It's been a sloppy game all around. But Goldenrod has gotten the advantage of it. Zorora. Fouled by Raichu. Zorora's going to head to the free throw line. A chance to make it once again a double-digit game. Ditto. You can see the pain in its face. (20-13) the bench points now, and make that 21-13. Back into the game comes Hitmonchan. Thankfully for the team, Hitmonchan, one of the clutchest players in the league, leads the league in clutch points, which is points in the final minute when the game's within 5. Also a 5-3 record as a team, so if you're Lake of Rage, you obviously want to cut it to within 5 and then maybe have Hitmonchan's heroics kick in. Hitmonchan dribbles to his left, mid-range pull-up, he's got it. Hitmonchan is 16. Mew to Gengar. No good. Primeape has the board. Primeape to Hitmonchan. Feraligatr. Hitmonchan back to Feraligatr. Feraligatr works his way in. Bucket, no good. Feraligatr hasn't been the greatest from the field in this game. Mew. Going to work against Hitmonchan on the other side. Zorora wide open three. Got it! That's it. Give him player of the game right now. Zorora has 14 off the bench. Hitmonchan flips it to Primeape with the foul. A nice feed by Hitmonchan. Gengar called for the foul.
Number 57. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
And now the bench points 25-13 for Goldenrod. First free throw's good from Primeape. He's got 5. Into the game comes Sceptile. I don't think I would take Zorora out at this stage. I mean, Zorora's definitely earned more minutes for game 2 with this elite performance. Primeape's second free throw is good. Primeape has 6. And the lead is down to 9. Here comes Mew. And you wonder, when's Alakazam coming in? Machamp over shiny Gyarados. It's good. Machamp has 8. Hasn't been a great game on the glass, but the team's shooting percentage has made up for it. Raichu for 3. No good, and that's been the story of the game. Goldenrod has left so many open 3 opportunities, and Lake of Rage has not taken advantage of really any of them. Primeape drives by, step back. He's going for the 3. That's no good. I understand the decision. Pidgeot dishes to Mew. Mew spins around Primeape, overshoots it. It's rebounded by Feraligatr. Here comes Primeape against Sceptile. Primeape from the mid-range. Another miss. Sceptile. That's blocked by Feraligatr. Rebound to Machamp. Pidgeot gets it. Taking his time now. Mew fakes out Hitmonchan. Blocked by shiny Gyarados. Here comes Primeape the other way. Primeape can't finish. Pidgeot's got the board. Under 2 minutes to go. It's an 11-point game. Machamp. Hook shot is good. He's got 10. Timeout. Lake of Rage. The Wartortles now have a 13-point lead. And I know we saw it in the last game, a double-digit final 2-minute comeback, but I think Goldenrod's too smart to blow it at this stage. And theoretically should become the first home team to win their game 1 in this postseason. Hitmonchan alley-oop is intercepted by Machamp. Alakazam drives, blocked by Feraligatr. Out it goes. 1:36 left. Machoke takes the feed off the inbound, gives it off to Alakazam. Alakazam works his way to the outside. Alley-oop! Machamp with the finish. He barely had to jump. Hitmonchan other way, gets it to go. He's got 18 on, again, great efficiency. And they've had great efficiency in the second half. But it's not enough. Too sloppy with the turnovers. Machamp gets the bucket once again. Machamp really going after those stats to pad. Jumper from Raichu, no good for Alligator's got the rebound, fouled by Machoke. He'll head to the free throw line. Under a minute to go, it's a 15-point game. I think it's safe to say that Goldenrod will be taking this one. And taking a 1-0 series lead, but doesn't mean Lake of Rage wants to go out on a sour note. What a defensive performance it's been, forcing so many turnovers, and like I said, the missed shots by Lake of Rage haven't hurt. Feraligatr's got 10 now as the bench is coming in. Why is Primeape celebrating? Bro forgot the score. It's a 14-point lead for Goldenrod. It's going to be a win for Goldenrod. And Primeape is celebrating. Squirtle slowly dribbling it out, and this bench deserves to finish the game. They've been so dominant. They're the reason this team is up, in fact. 25 bench points as Machamp still trying to pad his stats. That's no good. 25-13 the bench points. Absolutely massive difference. And the Wartortles get it back. They'll get one more shot. Squirtle. Trying to go ISO. Puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Shiny Gyarados. Raichu. Shot won't go. And that'll do it. The Goldenrod Wartortles open the playoffs on a high note. 78-65. A monster defensive performance comes up huge. And the Wartortles take a 1-0 series lead. Game 2 will be in 8 days. In our game on Thursday, we'll see Celadon take on Pallet Town in the final game 1 of the first round. But that will be it for us today. The Goldenrod Wartortles come away with a convincing victory over Lake of Rage. That's it from us, though. For all our friends at the KBA and Elite 4 TV, I'm Curtis Coleman, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.